This is Amazing Quran Stories, Hazrat Younus Alahis.
The first ayat which I took is from Al-Safat, which is
Chapter 37, ayah number 138 to 148.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa inna Yunusa limanal mursaleen idha abaqa ila al-fulk al-mashhun fasaham fakana minal mudhadin faltaqamahu al-hutu wa huwa mulim falawla annahu kana minal musabbihin lalabitha fi batnihi ila yawmi yub'athun فنبذناه بالأراء وهو سقيم وأنبتنا عليه شجرة من يقطين وأرسلناه إلى 100,000 أو يزيدون فآمنوا فمتعناهم إلى حين.
And Yunus was most surely of the messengers,
when he ran away to ship completely laden.
So he shared with them, but was of those who are cast off.
So the fish swallowed him, while he did that for which he blamed himself.
But had it not been that he was one of those who glorify us,
he would certainly have tarried in its belly to the day when they are raised.
Then we cast him onto the vacant surface of the earth while he was sick.
And we caused to grow up for him a good plant.
And we sent him to 100,000, rather they exceeded.
And they believed, so we gave them provision till a time. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. और इसमें शक नहीं कि हज़रत यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम भी पैगंबरों में से थे। वो वक्त याद करो जब यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम भागकर एक भरी हुई किश्ती के पास पहुंचे तो अहले किश्ती ने कुरा डाला तो उन्हीं का नाम निकला और यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम ने जक उठाई और दरिया में गिर पड़े तो उनको एक मछली निगल गई और यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम खुद अपनी मलामत कर रहे थे। फिर अगर यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम खुदा की तस्बीह और जिक्र ना करते तो रोज़े क़यामत तक मछली ही के पेट में रहते। फिर हमने उनको मछली के पेट से निकालकर एक खुले मैदान में डाल दिया। वो थोड़ी ही देर में बीमार निढाल हो गए और हमने उन पर साये के लिए एक कद्दू का दरख्त उगाया और उसके बाद हमने 1 लाख बल्कि एक हिसाब से ज्यादा आदमियों की तरफ पैगंबर बनाकर भेजा तो वो लोग उन पर ईमान लाए। फिर हमने भी एक खास वक्त तक उनको चैन से रखा। Hazrat Younus Alahis became the Nabi at the age of 30 and his mission was at the city of Banmati near Mosul at the people of Nineveh.
There the people were more than 10,000.
For 33 years he preached the people of Nineveh, but only 2 people had faith in him.
One was Rabi'ah, who was a knowledgeable man and was a healer, and was Hazrat Younus Alahis' companion. And the other one was
Tanuha, who was a lumberjack and was a very pious man.
The time came when Hazrat Younus Alahis cursed the people, but Allah said to be patient.
But Hazrat Younus Alahis insisted that the people should be punished.
So Allah said that the people of Nineveh will be punished on the 15th of Shawwal at 4.
Rubil asked Hazrat Younus Alahis to be patient and also suggested him not to ask for punishment, but Hazrat Younus Alahis told Tanuha to call the people and announce to them about the day of punishment that is coming by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hazrat Younus Alahis, after this announcement, took refuge in a cave of a mountain along with Tanuha and was waiting there for the punishment to come.
After seeing that, Rubil called the people of Nineveh and said, O people, be aware that soon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send his punishment on you. Before this happens, have faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his Prophet Younus alayhi salam. Rubil told people to cry and ask forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala,
so he would not send his punishment, because what he is saying was for their benefit. Otherwise the whole population would have been destroyed.
After what Rubil said, these people start having faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they all came out from the city and separated in such a way that the mothers were separated from their children and old were separated from the young, and they all started crying and asked for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So the day came that they saw that the punishment did arrive from Allah, but because of their asking for forgiveness, it did not come upon them.
The second day, Hazrat Younus Alahis thought that everybody would now be destroyed. He started walking towards the city.
But there he saw that all the people were all talking and walking and working, and he thought that the punishment had not come, and the people would think that he was a liar. So he left the city and started walking towards the river.
He departed in anger without the permission of his Lord. So his departure is described as if the slave runs away from the captivity. He boarded fully laden boat which met stormy weather.
The sailors, thinking that the ill luck was caused by some fugitive, wanted to discover him by casting lots.
The Lord fell on Yunus alayhi salam like 3 times. So they took up him and cast him forth into the sea.
A great fish swallowed up Yunus. He was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights.
Then he prayed up to the Lord through the depths of the darkness in the fish's belly. And this is from chapter 21, and which is surah Al-Anbiya, and verse 87. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. وَالدُّنُّونِ إِذْ ذَهَبَ مُغَاضِبًا فَظَنَّ أَنْ لَنْ نَقْدِرَ عَلَيْهِ فَنَادَى فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ أَنْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ سُبْحَانَكَ إِنِّي كُنْتُ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. There is no God but you. Glory be to you. I am indeed of the unjust. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. और दुन्नून यूनुस अलैहिस्सलाम को याद करो जबकि गुस्से में आकर चलते हुए और ये ख्याल करके कि हम उन पर रोजी तंग न करेंगे, तो हमने उन्हें मछली के पेट में पहुंचा दिया। तो घटाटूप अंधेरे में घबराकर चिल्ला उठा कि परवरदिगारा, तेरे सिवा कोई माबूद नहीं, तू हर ऐब से पाक और पाकीज़ा है, बेशक मैं कसूरवार हूँ।
Dunnun, the man of the fish, is the title of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. If the above noted portion of Anbiya, which is chapter 21, ayah number 87, is recited 12 times for 40 days after any one of the 5 obligatory prayers regularly, which is Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, the reciter receives help from Allah to put an end to the sorrow or misfortune he or she is afflicted with.
When he was engulfed with the darkness of the night, the sea and the belly of the fish, he cried to his Lord and accepted the fact that he should have not gone away in anger, breaking off from his people, though they refused to believe in him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
After he was out from the belly of the whale, his skin became so sensitive that even if the sunlight fell on his body or if a fly sat on his skin, there was an open wound. So Allah grew for him a gourd plant, which is a vine plant, and he had a good shade. Plus, he ate the gourd plant and drank the goat milk.
Once he was left for some work, and when he came back, he saw that the gourd plant had died. So then he was very sad and upset. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to you that one plant died and you became so upset. And when thousands of your ummah will die, you were not upset. Now go back to your community and preach them the teachings as they all accepted your faith and have Iman and your religion, that is Islam.